Andrew asks, New Jersey has among the highest and most racially unbalanced incarceration rates in America. What will you do at the federal level for criminal justice reform?
Who was that? And was it Andrew? Yep. Thank you, Andrew, for that question. Appreciate that. I was telling you that story about my father being a prosecutor, yes? So, Larry, you here? Up top. So when I was younger, I remember going to soccer games with my dad driving the car. And we would read, like, the newspaper together, and I would struggle through all these words, like big words in the op-ed section. I would ask him about justice and fairness and equality. I remember being in Trenton and seeing people who were homeless. I remember running into the car and taking all the change out of my dad's, like, change cup and handing it to people who were poorer than we were, and just wondering why this world is so unfair. Criminal justice reform is at the epicenter of why we have inequality in America. We need to fix the criminal justice system, first, in my opinion, by decriminalizing marijuana use in America. We're seeing it throughout the country. We need to have that leadership here in New Jersey, and I want to federalize decriminalization of marijuana because we are spending too much money incarcerating people for nonviolent crimes, and all that does is hurt the tax burden and makes life more expensive for you. And we have enough evidence to see that the people who use marijuana is not a danger to our society. That's one. I want to ensure we don't privatize our prisons in America. I've been in penitentiaries before. I've been in facilities where there is a quota for how many beds they want to keep. And we have a justice system that doesn't have a fluid process where people get access to justice. And we need to make sure that we are not, the disparity of whites versus non-whites in our prisons is disproportionately unfair. And you can see that. Just drive to Freehold, ask people how many people are in our prison in Freehold, Monmouth County. The other thing we need to do is make sure when people leave prison or rehabilitation is at the centerpiece of a criminal justice system, that we rehabilitate people, we invest them, we train so that they come out the other side, they're strong members of our society. That includes voter rights.
Thank you.
There are sailors who showed up to my ship who literally said, "Sir, I'm from inner city Los Angeles, and I had two choices. It was go into the criminal justice system or come to your ship and get to work." And some of them were the hardest working sailors I've ever met. We need to invest in people. And I think people make mistakes and they can be rehabilitated. And our members of society do violent crimes. We have to be, as my father did for many years, make sure they're held accountable. So I'm all for accountability, I'm all for rule of law, I'm all for a safe society, but let's have policies that are sustainable, that don't divest people, but invest in their futures.